Hello everybody, good day. So welcome again to another video and another discussion for your subject, MIL. We have done a lot of lessons already. We're finished with it from 1 to 7. And this video is already for lesson 8. So I hope that you're still watching and you're still learning from the things that we are discussing here sa aton nga lesson, sa aton nga module. And another reminder na naman to those people, bala class, di ba, I have already given you the list of those who are not commenting, okay? And those who have commented already sa YouTube videos, binhatag ko na sa inyo. And then may mga tao gid nga mawala gyapon niya ga comment. All right? Miskin isa ka comment from the very first video that I uploaded, wala gid na nag-comment. Then may ara man mga tawo nga nag-comment pero sala. Okay? So atong mga ginpang-send ko, as long as nga nakita mo imo nga self or name nga namarkahan nga commented, it means that you really abided with the instruction kag i-check to imo na comment. Alright? So ang iban dito nga wala gid nag-comment, as what I said on the video or on the post that I made, naging post ko sa aton nga FB group, wala makita ko gidya class ang mga wala galantaw kag ang makalantaw sang video. Alright? So para ito example ko dito si Mariano kag si Jimeno, nakita ko kung ano oras gin pause, right? Ano oras gin skip, then ano oras gin finish, gina forward lang balaki kung ang duration sang video was only watched for 2 minutes, although it was, for example, 37 minutes, pero natapos mo lang in 2 minutes, gali kagin forward mo lang para makita mo dayon ang instruction or ang announcement, makita ko gyapon diri sa akong record sa analytics ko sa YouTube. Alright? So I hope nga ginalantaw nyo and you are aware of it, okay? Kay para at least mabalaan nyo nga I am monitoring you when you're watching the video. Okay? That's why I want to know pagid kung gasugid ka mo tuod nga nagalantaw ka mo video by way of putting an announcement here, then you comment it kung ano man ang ipa-comment ko sa inyo. So I hope that you're still watching it and following the instruction. Alright? So, and then those people, pagid gali nga wala nag-answer sa modules nila, okay? Ang lessons pala, from 1 to 8, may mga kulang-kulang. So, as what I've said on my instruction, hindi na ako maghatag sang chance sa mga tao nga na, okay, because I have given them already the longest time, okay, para na i-prepare na, i-answera na, and then ipasa sa akon, pero they just took it for granted, wala sila nag-abide sa instruction, so hindi na ako maghatag chance. However, you still have a chance para ipasar ang first quarter. And how are you going to do it? Just try to answer the remaining 3 modules, including this lesson 8, okay? And then try to pass the quarter exam, which will take place, on October 21. All right? So I hope that you're going to study from 1 to 10 nga module because that is going to be the coverage of our exam. All right? So enough with the announcement. I am going to show to you ang inyong ang schedule, okay? For me ko ginapakita ding schedule, alright? Ginapakita ko ni siya always kay para aware ka mo if what time do I always send the links for the YouTube videos nga discussion naton. Alright? So FELIXTOWE, you can get the link on at exactly 10 a.m. Alright? Then FREMANTLE, you can get it by 1 p.m. Then HAMBURG by 3 p.m. Alright? So, amo na class ang mga, ang following na schedule nyo. That's the time schedule bala ninyo with the subject. That is when you're going to receive the video link that I will be sending you. And then, here is the title of our discussion for today. This is entitled, we are now on lesson 8. This is the lesson for opportunities, challenges, and power of media in information. This is discussed today. It is October 6 today, okay? The video is uploaded and shared to you on October 6, and it is Tuesday, right? Hinambal ko ni class kay para kung may may ma-failure ako be, kung for example may failure ron ako nga estudyante just because wala siya ga-abide sa ako nga mga instruction, may ipakita ako nga ebidensya nga naghambal ako ya sa instruction. Alright? So kung wala kayo nagpati and then wala kayo nag-answer, and then for example namangkot ka sa akon on Messenger, then I was not able to respond to you, it's because the question that you asked me was already answered in the video. So if that happens, I will not answer at all. Kung wala ka na-answer, kag irason mo na, kay nga na failure ka, kag wala ka nag-ubra sa mga activities mo, then you will not win in any court because I have this evidence. Okay? So that's the title. Now, here are the activities that you're going to do for this lesson. May ara kita, lesson 8 ni class ha, alright? So, lesson 8, activating a part. You have to answer activating a part because what will happen on the activating part? This is going to be a quiz and it's going to be an introduction to the lesson or to the main lesson that we're going to have about opportunities, challenges, and power of media and information. So, activating a part must be answered. And when are you going to answer it? Dapat you should answer it in our time schedule. Alright? So, sa time schedule sa section nga ina, for example, sa FELIXTOWE, from 10 to 12, dapat na-ansiran ini. Alright? So, amo na dapat ang FELIXTOWE. However, I will open the quiz on Tuesday or today. This is today. This is October 6. I will open this quiz today and I will close it on Sunday. Alright? So, to give you a lot of time to answer it. Okay? Yeah. I will close it. No, I think I will close it on Thursday. Okay? I will rephrase it. I will close it on Thursday before we start another new lesson. Dapat tapos na ning lesson nga before ta mag-start sa another one. Alright? Naintindihan? So, dapat ang activating a part must be answered starting today, Tuesday, until before 11:59 p.m. of Wednesday. So, tomorrow, i-close ko siya 11:59 p.m. sa gabi. Alright? So, I hope you got that. Next is the acquiring a part. Acquiring a part, as what we always say, or as what we always discuss, diri na di class ang main nga lesson sa acquiring a part. So, this is going to be the content of this video today. Ang applying a part will be answered man, and I will open it today. Alright? So, I will close it before Thursday. Okay? So, 11:59 man ang deadline niya. However, you can start answering it in our time schedule today right after watching this video na discussion. Alright? So, I hope you got that. Then, assessing a part, yeah, this will be opened on Thursday. Ano? I think this will be opened today. And it will be closed on Thursday. Alright? So, again, it will be opened today and it will be closed on Wednesday at exactly 11:59 p.m. Alright? So, today, ma-open initanan nga mga parts ng lesson, then ma-close by 11:59 p.m. tomorrow or on Wednesday. Okay? So, I hope you got that. Kay malain naman kita nga lesson, we're going to discuss a different lesson when it comes to when we meet on Thursday. Alright? Next would be the deadline of the activities. Okay, so here is the deadline of all the lesson ha. It will be on Thursday, October 8, 2020 at exactly 11:59 p.m. Alright, so I hope you got that. At exactly 11:59 p.m. on October 8, Thursday, ipang-close ko initanan. Or I think it will be sala lang class ha, sala lang. It will be on Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. I hope you got that. When will the lesson 8 be closed? Saan siya i-closed? It will be closed on Wednesday or Miyerkules, 11:59 p.m. Saan ang Miyerkules? It will be on October 7. Alright? So, October 7, 11:59 p.m. dapat close na siya. Okay? So, that's the deadline. Now, before ko mag-proceed sa aton nga lesson, ipakita ko anay class ang first nga groupings. So, amo ning groupings class. Alright? So, I hope you can read this one. Anong himuon eh? ginhalo ko, class. I mixed up all three sections, or all the members of three sections. I mixed them up. I mixed you up, and then I grouped you into into eight groups. Then these eight groups, anong i-comment ninyo sa diri sa YouTube video nga ini? What are you going to comment? You're going to comment kung anong oras or anong minute and seconds nag-appear ang inyong name. Alright? Sa amo ning name nyo. So, I will just count 1 to 10 and then dapat i-comment nyo. For example, nagwa ang video by, nagwa inyong ngalan dira sa may 1 minute and 25 seconds until 1 minute and 35 seconds. Alright? So, dira class, sa pulo dapat ka-count. Okay? Dira dapat na makita ko nga nag-chakto inyo pagbutang sang time nyo kung diin nagguha inyong ngalan. Alright? For example, si Sakian, makomment siya be, si John Denver, Sakian, makomment siya be, 1 minute and 25 seconds, dash, 1 minute and 35 seconds. Okay? So, amo nang time nga nag-appear iya ngalan. Alright? So, kung sala imo nga pagbutang sang imo nga sang time, kay sala kay nagpinalagpat ka lang, kay i-check ko man agyapon, gina-check ko gid bala class, right? And then gina-send ko sa inyo kung sakto inyo comment. It means naglantaw ka mo. Kung sala ganing pagbutang sang duration, kung saan nag-appear inyong ngalan, then it means wala ka naglantaw. Then I will cross out your name, you had a wrong comment. Okay, alright? So that's the group 1. So enough na guro dito. Maisip na nakuliwat 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's it for group 1. Now we're going to proceed with our M rooms. Alright? So ang M rooms naton is not yet open. Very open to siya. Alright, so now here is our M rooms. However, yung balkwanay, mabalik tanay sa may lesson 8. Alright? Here, you can see that there is, there is the activating prior knowledge na part. Alright, so you're going to answer this one. Then, acquiring a part, this is what we're going to discuss today. Ang acquiring a part. Then, the applying a part, you need to answer it. Then, the assessing a part as well. Right? So, tanan na sila is in quiz type. Okay? So, mabutang na kamo sang answers niyo dira. And carefully, and be careful when you are reading the instruction. I hate people who are not following instruction. Now, we're going to proceed to acquiring new knowledge, at least para may i-answer ka mo sa inyo nga, sa inyo karon nga, sa inyo nga quizzes. Alright? So, the use of media, sorry siya class, ang title sa ni is The Challenges and Opportunities of Social Media. There are a lot of things that we can learn in social media, right? This can be a great platform for us to share information, di ba? Sa social media, we can share our thoughts, our experiences, what we feel, the emotions that we have in our hearts, okay? And we can actually share it to other people. We just post on Facebook whatever we feel, and then if your friend reads it, then automatically, mabalaan niya kung ano mo nabatsagan. And then, might be a way nga i-message niya ka, okay, or to ask you about what you really feel, di ba? That is how powerful social media is. It can reach a lot of people even though we are far away from each other. And in social media as well, there are businesses, mga business nga gakatabo dira. Okay, example na lang na ang mga online tindahan, right? Ang mga example pa gid mga barter, di ba? So damo gid class gaka-develop in social media ways of doing things, right? And there are a lot of challenges man in social media. Inabala class ang daw ang ginatawag naton nga mga negative things, all right? That could actually be present when we use social media. For example, with the use or with the proliferations or pagkalat sa fake news, right? Ang fake news na class, there are a lot of fake news that are around the corner when you stroll or stream in social media. Mayara na dira class nga if you're not critical thinker, as what I said, sa previous naton nga mga lessons, if you are not media literate, then you are gullible, okay? Or though anong kabalakas, dali ka magpati, okay? Dali ka maintuan sa kung ano mabasa mo in social media. For example, na class, I am not really against those who are supporting the president or Rodrigo Duterte. However, may mga supporters siya nga iban, okay, nga do mga diehard supporters sigid bala who are just beside him all throughout from the campaign period until he was able to sit in the presidential nga position. Ara gina sila. And then, kung may mga ginapang post, balaklas nga doging quote kuno abe, doging quote kuno sang president. However, ang tawo galing nga nag-quote nga na is just a fictional character. For example, fictional character be for example sa series nga Money Heist, di ba? Si Tokyo naghambal kuno sang amuna ginpuri si Duterte. However, Tokyo does not really exist in real life. Okay, fiction lang siya. Then, ang ginashare na nila, ang ginhambal ko ni Tokyo and whatsoever. And in that manner, damo sila class nga ilaman bala nga co-supporter ang dumapati man. Okay? So, hindi man lang nagakatabo sa grupo nga nga-support sa isa ka politician, gakatabo man na class even in local, even in simple lang nga mga events, okay? Or in ordinary days. For example, nagpost ang classmate mo karon nga wala si ma'am, okay, or wala klase, just because you do not have any idea of media literacy, nagpati kay dahil nga wala yung si ma'am mo, or wala mo balaging gamit ang common sense mo, class, okay? Wala nagpati kay dahil nga wala si ma'am mo, okay? Although nga wala mo pa na-verify nga wala si ma'am mo or wala klase, so wala kaya nagsulod. However, on that day, gali, may exam ka mo, so you missed the exam. Amo na class ka powerful ang social media. It can influence your thoughts, your minds, okay? What you feel, what you believe in. So damo-damo class nga factors ang ma-associate when it comes to the use of social media. Now, to discuss it further, let's read your module. Kaya rin na din makita naton ang anogid ang thoughts, okay? Or anogid ang mga knowledge right? And ideas natin nga mapulot when it comes to how we should use social media. The use of media in information technology has been very important in the different aspects of the society, right? Just like what we're doing, because the classes were suspended to be held inside a school facility. So anong natabo? We engage in online learning. So mag-online class kita. So, ang social media is one of the many factors or one of the many possible technicalities or methods na pwede natin magamit for us to conduct online classes and for us to learn something, for us to communicate with each other. So, we do it over social media. And amo na nga very importante guys ang social media in the aspect or in any aspect of the society. Okay, in that manner, we're able to communicate with each other. We're able to make transactions, businesses. We're able to make things happen through social media, right? Certain procedures and processes have become very convenient because of the existence of technology. And you agree with that. Before, if you really want to transfer money from one bank to another bank or from one person's account to another account, okay, so you really go to a bank, right, to a physical setup of a bank, and then you deposit there or you transfer funds there. However, because of online banking, right, may nakita ginatawag on example lang ni klasa, because of online banking, we were able to make things more convenient in our part. We do not need to spend a lot of money na for fare or for transportation just to go to a bank where we can do our transaction nga mag-transfer kita fund or we deposit money. We can just do it in the comfort of our homes or in the comfort of our work. Ara ka lang gapungko ka lang and you just click something on your phone, then you can transfer money already. So technology really made our life easier. Thus, it has created faster transactions and efficient performance of different offices in the marketing world, right? Not only has that, media and information technology provided different opportunities even to lay people in the society. Okay, so not only class nga, there are challenges lang in social media or the media and information and social media in particular. Wala man lang siya gahatag lang sa mga challenges, but it creates a lot of opportunities, right? Gahatag ni sa klasang na sang dako gid nga bulig when it comes to disseminating information. For example, when you are finding a job, okay, there are a lot of groups, okay, nga makita mo in social media or in Facebook in particular, nga wherein ara siya class, nakapost dira ang mga available nga mga jobs nga pwedeng mo applyan. Right? Not only in groups, even in your timeline, makita mo sa ang page nag-post sang availability of a job or vacancy of a job, then you can apply right away. Right? So that's how social media, that's one example, that's one of the many examples of an opportunity nga pwede naton ma-benefit from social media or from media and technology. Okay? Because of this, the need to become technology literate to have more opportunities has become a challenge. All right? We cannot stop the progress and advancements of technology, whether we like it or not. And that being said, you have to become digital natives. So I think I am aware that all of us already in this generation, okay, kakaedad nyo man lang ko, I'm just 18 years old. All right? Sure. Okay? Though hindi man magkalayo edad, pero our generation is very well acquainted with technology already. That's why, makita ginato niya class, nga we are already digitally natives, okay? Native na kita when it comes to technology. Makagamit, kita maka-access, kita whatever site that we want, even sites nga hindi na dapat kadtuan, ma-access natin, right? Di ba, muna class ang ginatawag naton nga digital native. Next, so here are some examples of on what aspect bala class, sa ano nga mga aspeto, okay, gakatabo ang opportunity, ang challenges, kag ang power of information and media nga technology, particularly the social media. Example, in opportunity, may ara kita job opportunities. Okay, this is an opportunity. Ang freedom of expression, of course, di ba? And this is our basic right. Our freedom is our basic right. And the freedom to express ourselves, it's really the basic right that we need to execute or we really need to take. However, though it has a positive nga connotation, okay, sa aton nga kabuhi, it has a positive what do you call this, attribution sa aton nga pagpangabuhi nga may ara kita freedom of expression, especially in social media. Ina ba lang advantageous sa class in a way nga maka-express ikaw sa mga feelings mo and thoughts mo nga valid bala class, nga wala ka ginahinder or wala ka ginabox sa ano lang dapat imo i-post, ano lang dapat ang i-share mo sa iban, right? However, it becomes a danger if it is being used in an abusive manner. Okay? Kung gina-abuse na class, it becomes dangerous. Okay, base karon niya nga too much freedom of expression will lead you already to sharing explicit nga mga bagay on social media, like ginapakita mo imo bodies, mga imo nga mga sensitive parts, mga organs mo, ginapakita mo that in that manner, that is already the abuse of freedom of expression. Kaya pa si Mambal, kalang niya karon niya nga, what do you care? Daw mo na bala? Because this is my body, this is how I'm going to express myself. So, kinanglan ko ma-express akong self by way of sharing my frontal view without bra, for example, or my lower view without any underwear, for example, kaya mo ko na mag-express ang akong freedom. So in that manner, that's already an abuse of freedom. Next, informing and keeping the mass up to date. Okay? So, for example, there is an announcement, there is example ba mga laws nga ginpasa lang, okay? So makita ta na siya or mabasahan tang iya nga mga stipulations or ang iya balaklas nga mga specific gid nga details. We can read it through social media, right? And ang media ang ginagamit nga magpalapta sina sang information nga there is a new law, for example lang. Okay? And social media in particular could be used as well para mag-debate balaklas or mag-forum ang mga tao sang ila idea or sang ila nga take about a certain law, for example, nga ginpatupad. Okay, di ba? Makita nyo gani, sometimes gabardagulanay na dira sa social media. Okay, gaano sila, gainaway sila, for example. Sometimes ang ilang nga ginaawayan are irrelevant things. Pero may mga ginaawayan man or may mga ginadebatihan man over social media nga mga relevant gid mga things. Pariyo sila sang pagbukbo or pagbutang sang dolomite nga sand on sa may Manila Bay. So, kung naglaptay na sa social media, and it is already in social media, so damo-damo various opinions ang mahatag sina sang issue nga ina. So, matakol ina, madiscuss ina in social media. So, muna class ang informing and keeping the mass up to date sang anuman kakalatabo. Okay? Inspire, of course, in social media or in media and technology, inspiration, okay? Matabo na dira class. For example, may mga ginapang post ng mga motivational video, alright? Or may mga ginapang post ng mga campaign awareness about a certain disease. For example, campaign awareness about HIV. Alright? So, if it's uploaded on social media, it can be accessed by a lot of people, especially those nga infected sang HIV, and they can be inspired, okay, nga mag-go on sang life nila because ang stigma is I think I am lost in words. Because the stigma is ginatry balaklas nga i-break sang mga fellow nila or sa mga tao nga ga-campaign against or ga-campaign about HIV awareness. So in that manner, it can inspire people. Social media, media and technology could inspire people. It can empower citizens, like what I said. Faster and free communication, right? Even though gani wala ka mo load, as long as you can connect or you have an internet connection or you have connectivity to an internet nga connection, pwede ka class kagamit sang messenger, right? So it's a free communication and it's faster. Sa una, you do, mapaload ka gid, para maka-text ka lang, makatawag ka lang, maka-communicate ka lang. Sometimes, subong gani, ang text, ang calls over using your regular load bala, or using your phone mismo, is dulaka na lang nga ginagamit. Kaya ang ginagamit gid subong is the call over a messenger, okay, or over social media, call, message, na ginagamit tanan, okay? So, kay faster siya and it's free. Next, challenge. Ano naman ang mga challenge when it comes to the use of media and technology and when it comes to social media in particular? Fake news, of course, as what I said. There are a lot of fake news nga ara lang dira sa nga ara ga surface sa aton nga social media accounts, right? Unreliable sources, of course. Power. Anong powers ng social media? It can influence, right? As what it is said here. Influence, and it is for the use of distribution of information. So ginagamit siya to distribute information. Alright, so now we will proceed. Before I proceed, I will show another group. Okay, so balaan nyo na obrahon nyo. Kinagambal na ko na bago lang. Alright, so amo na siya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So, amo dito. Dito nga time nag-appear ang inyong ngalan sa group nga ni. Right? So, let's proceed. Many new technologies are emerging at the moment. Example, TikTok. Right? Although it has been developed na way back. Okay? However, doon naglaylo na sa class and then doon nagsikat lang doon nagbalik naman si Kat because of a lot of celebrities, a lot of mga influencers, ang mga influencers class, ang ginatawag ta sa mga influencers or social media influencers, sila na yung mga tao bala class nga sikat on social media and that they can use their name or their accounts para mag-influence sa mga tao. Okay? Para magbakal sa amo nga product nga i-endorse nila, para mag-subscribe sa amo nga channel nga i-endorse nila, or para i-follow ang tao nga ihambal nila. So in that manner, class, they are what we call social media influencer. Okay? So iban guro sa inyo mga social media influencer naman din. Right? Bayaw ka mo kung social media influencer ka. Okay, kinagbayaw ka mo at let's proceed. Driving huge expectations and massive change in our society. So amo na class ang use of social media. There is huge expectation and there is a massive change in our society. Next, it is important to consider why all the developments of media and information technology is beneficial in the first place. Now, we're going to discuss some of the opportunities and challenges when it comes to different aspects or the different, genre, balaklas, sang media. Alright? So different aspects kung paano gamiton ang social media. Example, sa mga collaborative projects. In terms of projects, enable the joint and simultaneous creation of content by many end users. Alright? So sa mga collaborative projects, class, for example, class, may mga may i-develop kamo bala class nga class. For example, ang collaborative project ni is the Zoom meeting, for example. Alright? So you are able to do a certain task. For example, ang task ninyo is to know a lesson about seamanship, for example. So you will only know it if you can know about seamanship if you will use social media or you can use the application Zoom. Okay? Pwede na siya magamit. Example lang niyang Zoom. Then, kung ginagamit yun na siya, you can use it simultaneously nga tanan ka mo naga-join. And then, because nag-join ka mo tanan, you have one particular end outcome, okay? Or the outcome in mind. And that is to learn about seamanship. So, mo na ginamin sa collaborative project. So, that is an advantage. Okay? So, that is an opportunity. Next, wikis websites which allow user to add, remove, and change text-based content. Did you know nga ang Wikipedia can be edited? Okay, so pwede ka mo da ka-edit. For example, islan yung birthday ni Jose Rizal, pwede gina-class. Pero halong lang ka mo kay base madakpan ka mo. Okay? However, amo na class nga ba nila, ang mga Wikipedia nga mga pages, they are not reliable because they can be manipulated by a lot of people around the world. So in that manner, class, ang mga information nga makita nyo could be questionable. Kaya base na-edit na siya, hindi na siya ang tsaktong information nga dapat mo mabalaan. So that's still collaborative project. Okay? Okay, because a lot of people could actually engage on that. Okay, so that's a collaboration. Social bookmarking applications enable the group-based collection and rating of internet links or media content. For example, pag in a class, with the use of Google Forms, right? Paano naton magamit? In what way, sir, okay, mamakot ka ba? In what way, sir, nga ang Google Forms could be a collaborative project? Because class, may link lang nga ihatag sa inyo, then that link will be sent to a lot of people, and as long as they try to input or i-encode mo ang imong nga data sa ginapangayo sang form nga na sa Google Form, example sa Word, then i-type mo dira, and then amo na siya as long as you go online. Okay, do hindi mo na siya gani pag i-share balik. Okay? Pero pwede mo na i-share balik. Pero as long as nga nagbutang ka dira sa information mo, automatically, ma-collect imo data. Alright? Then, I think naka-engage naman ka mo sa mga survey online. Okay? Ang mga survey online class, for example, gamit man gyapon ang Google questionnaire, for example. So, ma-answer ka mo what is your gender? ano ka be, male or female. So, maklik ka male, then female, then, how old are you? So, maklik ka be diri sa edad mo being 12 years old. Okay? Char, grade 6. Mga 18 years old. So, kung 18 years old ka be, so i-click mo ng 18 years old. So, tanan yung data class nga nag-answer sang amuna nga form or questionnaire, makolek na class in one manner. Okay? Or in one particular result. So, in that manner, that's collaborative project. Alright? Next, amo na siya. Example na, delicious, which allows the storage and sharing of web bookmarks. Alright? Next, okay? So, what are some of the challenges and opportunities when it comes to collaborative projects? Amo na siya, class. The joint effort of many actors leads to a better outcome than any actor could achieve individually. So, amo na, class, the effort of one or the effort of many is more than the effort of just one. Okay? So, amo na, class, ang tandaan nyo ang mindset why collaborative project is an opportunity when it comes to the use of media and technology. From a corporate perspective, firms must be aware that collaborative projects are trending toward become the main source of information of many consumers. Although not everything written in Wikipedia may actually be true, it is believed to be true by more and more internet users. So, amo na, class, because not all people are educated that Wikipedia is not really a reliable source. You have to take this opportunity nga consider yourself lucky, okay? Kay nabalaan niya, class, nga ang Wikipedia is not reliable. Okay? So, amo na, class, kung wala kaya sang media literacy, mapati ka lang niya at everything in Wikipedia is true. Okay? So, in that manner, pwede kayo mainto. Alright, so now let's proceed to the next one. Blogs. Magamba kita blogs, class. Hindi na siya, class, ang ginatawag ta, class, nga video kabala. Ano na siya, class? Vlog. It starts with a V. So that's vlog. Magamba naman kita yung blog. It's written. It's in written form. It means words lang siya, informations lang siya, or information lang siya, ideas lang siya, or knowledge lang siya, pero it's not in the form of video again. Alright? Kaya kung it's purely video, if it's purely video in which you use video to create content, okay, or to create or to share information, so that's vlog. Or it starts with letter V. However, if it's just written in written form or ano lang siya, through information lang siya nga ginasulat or ginashare without the use of video, may iba mga gayus ang video pero supplemental lang ang video, class. Okay? It's not purely video. Kung amo na, class, ang ginagamit nga may ideas gid, may knowledge gid, or may information gid nga nakasulat, that's blog. Okay? So we're going to read blog. What are some of the challenges and opportunities when it comes to blogging or to blogs? Special types of websites that usually display date-stamped entries to reverse chronological order. Okay? So the social media equivalent of personal web pages and can come in multitude of different variations, from personal diaries describing the author's life to summaries of relevant specific content area. So I think you are very much familiar with what you call this? Weebly, right? I think nakasulat ka mo sa Weebly when you were in grade 11, right? Ang Weebly, class, is a kind of a blog, okay? Because you share your experiences, it becomes bala, class, your personal diary, alright? So in that manner, class, amo na siyang ginatawag ta nga blog, alright? So may iban pagid, may ara man kita mga blogspot, okay? Usually managed by one person only. Okay, so mo nang ginaminta. But provided that the possibility of interaction with others through the addition of comments. Alright? So ang blog could actually be ang Twitter, right? Let's just consider ang ginubran yung performance task, which is the Twitter thread. Okay? I-discuss ko naman liwat karon hapyaw lang ang inyong performance task, which is Twitter thread. Okay? So, amo na sa class, ang Twitter thread is an example of a blog. Okay? Because pwede na maka-comment dira, maka-retweet dira, and everything. Right? So, in that manner, that's what we call blog. Challenges and opportunities. Many companies are already using blogs to update employees, customers, and shareholders on developments they consider to be important. Next, customers who turn out to be dissatisfied with or disappointed with the company's offerings or services may decide to engage in virtual complaints in the form of protest websites or blogs. Ang mga emails class could be a blog. Okay, next, content communities. Main objective of content communities is the sharing of media content between users. Alright? So class, in Facebook, for example, meron kita class mga community or may mga groups bala class. For example, meron ako ginaintrahan nga group in which they hire mga virtual assistant or mga online jobs that you can just you can do at home or it's home based. Okay? So may mga groups na class nga, for example, ang group nga na, gapangita sila mga tinao nga maobra sa amo ni nga ulubrahon, sa amo nga ulubrahon, alright? So, amo na class, there is a particular content kung sa diin ka mo ma-intra lang. Okay? For example, ang content nyo would be about gusto nyo magbakal sa mga motorcycle parts. Okay? So, mangita ka class sa mga group. Okay? Example na, hindi lang ang Facebook kahatag sang group class sa may araman nga iban nga social media. Pero for example na, sa Facebook, mangita kaya sang group mo ya class nga kung sa diin ang mga members man, ay ang iba nga mga members man, gusto man magbakal or ga-deal man sila sa mga motorcycle nga parts. So, dira ka join. Kaya mo na mo yung nga content. Alright? Kaya mo na ang gusto mo makita nga mga content. So, dira ka join. So, that's content community. Next, exist for a wide range of different media types, including text, photos, videos, and PowerPoint presentation. While major content communities have rules in place to ban and remove such illegal content, it is difficult to avoid popular videos being uploaded only hours after they have been aired on television. On the positive side, so that's a challenge. On the opportunity nga side, or on the positive side, the high popularity of content communities makes them a very attractive contact channel for many firms. Alright, for example na class, gapanag-iya ka class, or ang company mo deals with, gapangita siya gali class ang company mo sang manager. Alright? So kung gamagnita sang manager, ma-enroll ka sang ma-enroll ang company mo sa group nga, amo na, gapangita sang mga manager, okay? Or kapangita, or mga job hire bala, for example. So, dito ka ma-join nga group, kay kapangita ka manager, and then ma-post ka to, nga gusto mo makakita sang manager nga amuning qualification, amo na. Alright? So, in that manner, may mga ma-apply na dayon nga aspiring manager. Alright? Then, when they apply, mo sila class, salaon mo sila, i-examine mo sila if they are fit for the job or not. Then, kung may napili ka na, you contact that person. Alright? Then, i-hire mo siya. So, may obra na siya, then may manager ka na. Alright? So, amo nang bulig class sa mga content communities. It could help a lot of people, a lot of companies, or a lot of businesses in making it possible nga makakita sila sa ilangan needs sa ilang company or sa ilang self or sa ilang trabaho or whatsoever. Alright? So I hope you got that. Next, sa social networking sites. Applications that enables users to connect by creating personal information profiles, inviting friends, of course. Okay, so example na ang mga social media nga ginagamit nyo. Example na ang mga Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatsoever. Omegle, diba? Next, can include any type of information, including photo, video, audio, and blogs. High popularity specifically among younger internet users. So it's very popular in our age. Okay? Next. Cybercrime in the Philippines. We're going to proceed to cybercrime. This is going to be the last portion of our discussion. These videos, I will just give you the freedom na lang to watch it on your own account. Kamu na lang sinalantaw sa mga video. However, let's just discuss first. Sir, may araman ayhan mga laws to protect ang mga ginapanghulag ta or to limit ang mga ginapanghulag ta in media and technology. May ara man na yan mga laws nga deal sina. Of course may ara, and there are a lot of them. So be careful with whatever you do online because it really can affect your life. Of course, pwede ka mapriso, right? Pwede ka kasuhan, pwede ka multahan and everything because you violated some rules and regulations when it comes to the use of media and technology or when it comes to the use of cyber connection. Republic Act 10175 or the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 is one of the great examples or it's the main example of cybercrime law in the Philippines. It was signed into law by President Aquino on September 12, 2012. From 2003 to 2012, the Transnational Crime Division of the Criminal Investigation Group of the Philippine National Police looked into 2,778 referred cases of computer crimes from government agencies and private individuals nationwide. So dira pa lang class, makita na natin that data could actually show us that there are a lot of things or mga crime rates okay, it's spiking up because a lot of people are violating ang rules and regulations or mga dapat na mga behavior when it comes to the use of media and technology. So in that manner, class, there are a lot of people nga nakasuhan, a lot of people nga na tagaan sila sang or na priso na gid for example, all right? So amo na class ang some of the cyber laws in the Philippines, all right? So now let's proceed. Where am I? Okay? Of cases of computer crimes from government agencies and private individuals nationwide. Example, pag ina-class ang mga fixers na bala, okay, kung may magpa-appoint, okay, magpa-appoint ka sa isabi, for example, mapa-renew ka sang license mo and everything. So, kung mga use of mga fixers, pwede na nila magamit. They have discovered that 87% of the Filipino internet users were identified as victims of crimes and malicious activities committed online. RA 10175 punishes content-related offenses such as cybersex, child pornography, and libel, which may be committed through computer system. So, amo na class, ang cybersex, so pwede ka mo class makasuhan sa cybersex, okay? If you do something on social media, wherein makita ang inyong lawas, balaklas, okay, or ang inyong mga genitals, makita. So, that's cybersex. Pwede ka kasuhan if that happens. Child pornography, especially kung without the consent of other party, okay, or some partner mo, nga gin-upload mo in social media, so, kag nahuyan siya, so, pwede ka kasuhan sang, sang paglabag sang 10175, or the Cybercrime Law of the Philippines. Alright, so now we're going to proceed. Child pornography pigid and libel. Libel, balaklas, balang daw, duga pakalat kasang sala nga information, all right? So that can still be subjected as a violation for RA 10175, okay? Or do ginagubaan mo ang tawo, that's libel, which may be committed through computer system. It also penalizes unsolicited commercial communication or content that advertises or sells products or services. For example, gaubra-ubra ka lang yan sang imo, sang kabaligya-baligya ka lang dayan, then ang ginabaligya mo is not good, do scammer ka online, so that means you are violating 10175. Okay, so this one is an example. Now, the following, may iban pagit aside sa cybercrime, about sa the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, may ara pagit kita, damo pagit, amo lang yung mga example. Amo na silang mga example, gid class, alright? So, magambal kita class, alright, so magambal kita class sang example 10175 or the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, amo lang yung discuss na bago lang. Alright? So, damo na nagakatabo and damo naman nakasuhan sina. Alright? So, as Dira pa lang class, as of 2014, dugay naman siya actually class, there are 87 Filipino users na class who have been identified already nga mga victims of crimes and malicious activities committed online. So, mga 87%. I think doon nagtaas pag ng percentage nila, subo nga 2020. Right? Next, we're going to proceed to Anti-Photo Voyeurism Act of 2009. What is this all about? What is Anti-Photo Voyeurism all about? Ang voyeurism, class, magamba kita, voyeurism, it's the practice of gaining sexual pleasure from watching others when they are naked or engaged in sexual activity. So, doon lang siya sang pornography. Okay? So, it deals with photo. For example na class, what does the private area of a person include? Okay? Kaya mo nang sa law, nakabutang dito nga ang as long as kung makita ang private area of a person, without his consent nga i-upload on social media or on the media, mapwede siya class, ano na siya class? Example na, it includes ang mga naked or undergarment clad genitals, pubic area, buttocks, or the female breast. Okay? So, included na dira. What does it mean to have a reasonable expectation of privacy? Okay? So, hindi tanan na pag-i-discuss and whatsoever. Pero amo na class, ang Anti-Voyeurism Act. It deals with explicit content of your body. Next is the Anti-Child Pornography Act of 2009. So, diri natin lang tawag ng anti-pornography. So, amo ni siya class. Gina-access ko ni siya, pwede nyo ma-access tanan nga laws and regulations in the Philippines through official gazette of the Philippines, of the government of the Philippines. Amo na siya class ang website. Ari siya sa babaw. Okay? So, ano class ang 9775 or Anti-Pornography Act or Anti-Child Pornography Act? Okay? So, sa dire, makita natin, protect every child from all forms of exploitation and abuse, including but not limited to the use of child in pornographic performances and materials. Okay? The inducement or coercion of a child to engage or be involved in pornography through whatever means. Okay? So, ari class, para mabalaan nyo pagid. Ano ang ginaminta nga child? Is it only child nga 10 years old below? Child refers to a person below 18. So, kung below 18 ka class, you are considered already nga child. Okay? And then, ang tawo nga more than 18 or is considered, amo na siyang tawo, for example, nga nagpakalat sang child pornography, of course, makasuhan sa class because bata iya gingamit. Alright? So, now let's proceed to another one. Ang Anti-Trafficking Persons Act of 2003. We're going to discuss it here. Okay, so i-access to siya. Ano ang Republic Act number 9208? Okay, or the Trafficking in Person. It is hereby declared, dali na lang. Trafficking in person refers to the recruitment, transportation, transfer or harboring or receipt of persons with or without the victim's consent or knowledge. Kaya na ba lang, for example, ang mga child trafficking or human trafficking bala class, for example, ginapilit ang mga tao or miskin ginapilit sila pero or miskin wala sila ginpilit or nag-volunteer sila as long as ang ilang na ginaubra is not abiding the laws of the Philippines. For example, ginapa-sell sila sang drugs, for example, or ginapa-obra sila overtime, wala pahuway-pahuway, okay? Mas kinapasugot pa na sila, that's still human trafficking. Kaya ginagamit ang tao as a transportation or recruitment balaklas and violating their rights. Okay? And of course, mas gid siya applicable gid ang human trafficking kung gina-force gid ang tao. Okay? For example, human trafficking nagakatabo kung ginapatulon ka shabu, okay? Then tapos ang shabu is ara lang dira sa imong tiyan, then operahan ka lang dayon kung makalabot ka na sa ibang nga lugar kay para kwaw ng shabu kag dito mo ibaligya. So that's human trafficking for that's just one example. All right? Basta ginagamit ang tao to do certain things nga laway, that's human trafficking. Okay? Next, E-Commerce Act of 2000. What is E-Commerce Act of 2000? So amo ni siya class. All right? So i-access ta siya. Okay, so what's Human Act or E-Commerce Act of 2000? Okay, an act providing for additional prohibitions and increasing penalties for violation. No, it's a different, ano siya gali. Ano siya? e-commerce or the electronic commercial and non-commercial transactions class. Okay, so it deals with businesses, penalties for unlawful use and therefore other purposes. So ano na siyang na-include dire? So ihambal ko lang. Okay, so before tanay mag-ano. Okay. So daw ang e-commerce class nga violation, as long as pala class you do business nga daw unofficial, you do it over the internet, okay? Or yes, you do it nga mga commercial or electronic nga mga businesses. For example, naga-deal ikaw with businesses or daw ginapiki mo ang imo nga mga baligya or daw ginapiki mo imo lisensya or whatsoever para lang para lang maka-gain ka sang mga customers, that is still what we call a violation of E-Commerce Act. Okay, so let's proceed here to the next one, which is the Access Device Regulation Act of 1998. What is it all about? It's just all about class the violation of gina-access mo ba lang device ng iban. For example, ang access ang device ang phone ng iban, you try to open it without their consent. For example, kung pwede ka makasuhan sina class because that's a policy. Right? Next, ang ginatawag nga anti-wiretapping law. Okay? So i-search ta what is wiretapping. Wiretapping na bala class ang ginatap mo ang telepono, for example, and then pamatian mo. Okay? Ever to give you a good idea about it. What is wiretapping? Wiretapping is the practice of connecting a listening device to a telephone line to secretly monitor a conversation. Okay? So may gina-connect ka nga something sa imong nga telephone or sa telephone of others para mamati ka kung ano man ilang nga ginaistoryahan. What if gistorya sila sa mga private matters? Okay? So their privacy is at risk already because you are now gin-violate mo na ang anti-wiretapping law. Okay, so that's wiretapping, the expanded Anti-Wiretapping Act of 2016. If you really want to know a lot of things about all of this mga laws and regulations, you can just click it, okay, or you can just copy it and then you paste it on the Google and then you can study about it. These videos, I will just give it to you nga para kamo na lang mag-isip, okay, or kung maglantaw sina on your own account. Of course, right? Now, we are done with lesson 8. Oh my God. Are you thankful? Lapit na lang kita matapos. Okay? Pero tapos na kita sa aton nga lesson 8. We still have 2 other lessons na lang nga nabilin before we end the first quarter. So after the first sa first quarter class, pulo aton coverage from lesson 1 to lesson 10. Alright? So class, 2 na lang nabilin, lesson 9 and 10 na lang. We will discuss that on Thursday. Alright? So before I end, Anay, i-remind ko na yung Shems. Wala ko gali na butang ang iban pa nga grupo. So amo ni class ang grupo sang ano ning grupo. Alright? So before I end, ipakita ko na lang ang grupo. Alright? So amo ni ang ilang mga grupo of group 3 kumbaga. Okay? Never mind the group 2 na lang sa babaw. Next, amo ni siyang amo naman na sila. Alright, so that's it. That's for group 4. Alright, so I'm just going to yes, okay. Next. Alright, so comment it down, whatever you need to comment down. Okay, kinambal ko naman sa instruction. Okay, that's it. I think we're done now. I just want to remind everybody that you have to make your, what do you call this? You have to make your performance task already on or before October 16 and pass it to me. Alright? So thank you everybody for listening. And I hope you will have a great day. God bless. And always stay safe. Goodbye.